Office 365 Government Community Cloud High, otherwise known as GCC High, has grown immensely in popularity amongst government contractors looking to meet various regulatory compliance requirements, namely DFAR 7012, NIST 800-171, and ITAR. So in this video, we'd like to go over some of the major changes to hit the street and address features on the horizon. This information will not be exhaustive of every update or change, and some bullet points will be outright guesses. Nevertheless, we will try our best to notate where we can. So let's start off. The first one, PowerApps and Flow are now generally available. For businesses looking to get the most ROI out of their GCC High investment, these two products are critical for businesses and process automation. Summit 7 is actively vetting and monitoring the arrival of new features in the tenants we manage, and we have multiple instances where PowerApps and Flow are not appearing, whether it be in the admin center or in the app launcher. So be aware, if you haven't seen it yet, it just means that it's currently being rolled out to your tenant, and you should see it in the near future. Nevertheless, once they appear in your tenant, both of these Office 365 workflows are perfect for automating internal processes within your business, but it is important to inspect the flow of information for compliance considerations. Though you can label and enforce technical policies on the access to specific information, you may break your actual documented policies by allowing information to be acted upon or manipulated via a workflow, in the case of PowerApps and Flow. We use PowerApps and Flow for our visitor management solution, and Flow plays a little bit of a role, actually more critical than not, in our proposal management solution. So you can check out the description below in this video, and you can check out some of those examples to see how other contractors are using PowerApps and Flow via those two particular solutions. So the next one is Intune. Intune has been one of the most requested products and feature sets for contractors looking to meet NIST 800-171, and has been a long-awaited feature by many companies, and honestly has been some of the reasons why certain companies are kind of pumping the brakes and waiting to migrate until Intune is available. So at the end of the quarter, Microsoft began to whitelist select tenants for Intune. You heard that correctly. Certain tenants are starting to begin whitelisting for Intune. This was no small feat, as Microsoft has had to stand up a unique instance of Azure Active Directory in Azure Government just for this service. We look forward to seeing an uptick in whitelisting during the next 2 quarters of the year. And it's hard to pin this one down, but hopefully sometime by Q3 of this year, by and large, it will be available to most everyone. But there too, it's quite a bit of an undertaking for Microsoft to stand this up, so please be patient. Next, we have unified audit logging rolling out to GCC High tenants in the Security and Compliance Center. This is now generally available and is a huge feature critical for 3.3 audit and accountability, which is a control family found in NIST 800-171. From this view, administrators will be able to create logs for inspecting user or admin behaviors, and also alerts can be established for specific events and real-time auditing. So please be on the lookout, check that out, and if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to us and to see how you can implement unified audit logging. Next, one of the more popular features of Office 365 is Microsoft Teams and, respectively, the Teams Admin Center. Those two products are now generally available for GCC High tenants, and as of this writing, there have been a couple occurrences of the Teams Admin Center being non-responsive, but most of those issues seem to be resolved. So nevertheless, if you run into that, just know you're not alone. If you ever have any issues as it pertains to Teams, please reach out. Microsoft will be rolling out private channels as well in Teams later this year, which will allow administrators to customize which members of the team can see conversations and files associated with a channel without the need to create a separate team to more or less collaborate on whether it be that content, that data, or those conversations. We assume this will be a fairly quick availability for GCC High after it becomes available in the commercial tenants. However, please stay tuned. Also, to complement this feature, administrators will be able to create data loss prevention, otherwise known as DLP, policies, specifically for teams to detect automatically protect and screen for sensitive information, i.e. CUI or ITAR, in chats and channel conversations. This is currently generally available for commercial Office 365 tenants, but not in GCC High. We assume it will be made available sometime soon, maybe in the Q2, Q3 timeframe. And again, these are DLP policies for teams in GCC High. Expect those hopefully by the end of the year, and at best, maybe Q3. Next, we have Forms. Forms is also a productivity product within the Office 365 suite, and this workload is now generally available in GCC High. Unlike commercial, these forms cannot be shared externally, but Forms is now automatically turned on in your tenant and can be turned off in the admin center. Feel free to subscribe to this YouTube channel for more updates, or visit and subscribe to the blog linked in the description. Again, thanks for watching, and let us know if there's anything we missed. Please do not hesitate to reach out, and maybe we'll try to address it in the next round of updates. Thank you.